Sure. Yeah, Ufuk, how's the team looking and how's your mentality going into this game?
The team's looking good. Other than a couple of injuries that we already know about, we've got everyone available for selection for tomorrow evening's clash. It's not the first time, I believe, this season that we've been on the canvas and we've come back from it. I think the boys have definitely got good character, good resilience to get themselves out of these situations where it's not a positive scoreline that we start the game with. But we've also seen previously a 2-0 lead against a good opponent. We gave away in 35 minutes against John Book. So the reality is we need to score 2 goals in 90 minutes to get ourselves, give ourselves an opportunity to really get something out of the game and progress to the final.
We know you've got to score, but obviously conceding one's dangerous here too, right? Because then the mountain gets bigger. Yeah,
it's not the mindset of we're going to go all guns blazing. We need to be smart in the decisions that we make. We know that we need to score 2 goals to get the aggregate to 2-2, and then possibly look for the third. And if that takes a little bit longer than 90 minutes for us to get there, it does that. But we're going to go out with the mentality that we obviously need to play well and perform well and score 2 goals to give ourselves the best chance to get something out of the game.
You've been saying this tournament's very important for Sydney FC. This is one of the biggest games in the club's history. It's a big call. But why is it so important?
Well, it's very important. I think as a club, the club's been very successful in the domestic scene. So for us to reach a semi-final of an ACL competition and possibly, go through this stage and play a final, and the club's never achieved that. So I think the boys and the club is in a great position to put themselves in that position.
You've obviously played in the Club World Championship, the AFC Championship as well for Sydney FC. Can you kind of just talk us through the emotions of big games like this one?
Yeah, emotions obviously will always be high. The intensity is going to be high. I'm hoping that the players take that energy and use it in a positive way. It's a great competition to be in. I think these are the games as a player that you want to be involved in, with high demanding intensity games. With obviously, when you win a game, the outcome and the desire that you get from it. I think also as a club and as fans, every emotion that the players feel on the field, I think the fans feel as well. When we win, the same emotions that they feel when we lose, they have the same emotions as well. So. For us, I think we have a game plan that we need to go out there and execute, and hopefully it all comes to fruition.
What have you kind of been telling the boys this week or even tomorrow just about this game? I know we previously talked about how you showed them the ladder before coming out to one of those games. What's been the message from you?
Well, I think the boys thoroughly understand. They're all professionals. They all understand the expectation. They all understand that where we can get to by obviously winning this game. Playing in a final which the club has never achieved, and I think as long as they can execute the game plan and go out there with a positive mindset and the attitude and the mentality is right, I think we give ourselves the best chance.
Anthony, as a playing group, are you confident of turning this around?
Yeah, we are. As the boss said, we've done it several times this year. There were times where we had our backs against the wall and it looked like no way out, and somehow we come up with something, which is a testament to the character of the group and the belief that we have in what we're doing and in the game plan. So we have all the tools, I think, at our disposal. We're tactically prepared, and individually we have players that can make a difference and get ourselves back into the tie.
Just the goals that Singapore Lion City scored in Singapore, they were obviously very well taken. Mm-hmm. You can't really give them a sniff, can you? Because they can hurt you as well.
No, that's right. They were quality goals, particularly the first. I thought from that distance, you don't often see them go in. But look, we're aware of their threats. We know what we need to do to nullify those threats. And ultimately the focus needs to be there on the day. It's the responsibility of us players to go out there and execute the game plan and show the fans and the club what we can do. As I said, the belief is there, and the leaders need to be there on the field on the day, and together I think we can achieve the desired result.
You've kind of gotten out of jail a few times in this season, and with late goals, and Segasic has done in this competition a few times, Costa as well. Does that give you confidence that you will just keep going until?
Yeah, we've got very capable players that at any moment can change the game. Sega's proven it, time and time again. And look, ultimately, when things don't go our way, we have our structure to fall back on. And if we execute the structure and the game plan, then we give ourselves the best chance for these moments to appear. And it's about taking them when they come.
You're one of the more senior boys in the camp. Have you kind of had any conversations with maybe some of the younger boys just about tomorrow?
Yeah, of course. I think a lot of the older boys have. We often bring people in and try to talk to the boys, make them understand what it means to play for this club firstly, and the opportunity that is in front of us. I've been here for close to 7 years now, and this is the first time I get to play in a semi-final of an Asian competition. So it's a real opportunity, one that I think we need to do it justice by being at our best and giving it our all on game day.
You also played for the Socceroos this season. Do you feel like this game has a similar level of intensity to playing for the national team?
International football, yeah, it's a different game altogether. It's playing for the national team is the biggest honour I've had, and I think playing for your country is the maximum a footballer can aspire to achieve. Obviously, a World Cup qualifier is a league of its own, but this, is a real chance to kind of leave a mark in an Asian competition as an Australian side. I think it will do wonders for the game here. Sydney hasn't achieved such things in continental competition, so we're at a great stage to prove something.
The last time Sydney FC made a continental competition was obviously with it back in 2005. Can you just tell us, what were you doing in 2005?
05? I don't know. My memory's not that good, Probably just kicking the ball around in the backyard, having fun and enjoying the game in its purest form, as it was when you were a kid.
Look, how badly do you want to be in this final? I mean, the decider, I think, it's in Sydney, right? So it's a big opportunity.
Yeah, definitely. I think, look, it comes down as testament to the boys to get into this stage of the competition, and look, my hunger and desire is irrelevant. I think it comes down to the players' hunger and desire to reach that goal. So, they're the ones on the field that's go out and run and fight and scratch and kick to get the desired outcome. So, hopefully my desires and passions through training and through the information that we give them go through to the boys, and the boys go out there and try to execute the best they can.